all my boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, you can always be what you want to be. Let's go.
Manje nishi ya pasa, the more you hustle nishi ya balanza, ikekala, na iweka pasa, one day na iweka pasa. Ni manje nishi ya pasa, the more you hustle nishi ya balanza, ikekala, na iweka pasa, one day na iweka pasa. Bachalo unesi ni weakness, sakira pokwila ma business, ungankale fama kulimila ziko, watia sana abantu bambiri muchala, nyega nje igaga tulichisi. Business yalo tabagai kukuha butolo ubike busolo ebo undigwa he agwimba songa ndiwe chikani clap your hands bala ukira vako clap your hands bize pa mabize clap your hands semenzera panja ni clap your hands ndiwe chikani clap your hands bala ukira vako clap your hands bize pa mabize clap your hands semenzera panja ni clap your hands ni manje nishi ya pasa
Hello and welcome to Youth in Agribusiness, a program designed to bring out some of the youths in Zambia who are the movers and shakers in agriculture production and agribusiness. Stay tuned.
Soybeans is one of the high-valued crops that has helped many who have embraced the growing of it move from the status of being poor to that of prosperity. The crop is one of those that attracts a relatively good price on the market. It is therefore imperative that youths take advantage of growing this crop so that they can reap the benefits. Victor is one of the youths who left the comfort of the city to go and grow soya beans in the village. Many things attracted him to the crop.
I'm Victor Kasambo. Yes, I'm here. I stay in Tambo village. The other name they call it Kanyem. Here, I'm here for farming. I do farm soybeans. I was born in Monze. Grade 1, I was in Lusaka, Chiboria Basic School, up to grade 4. Then I shifted from there to Chinika. Grade 10 to 12, I was at Nzimba High School. The one who used to sponsor me, she died. Mom died when I was writing my grade 12. So the sponsor, lack of sponsorship, then that's when I started a career to business in Lusaka there. Then I saw that in business I wasn't doing fine. That's how I came here. I said, no, let me try to go and farm. I raised money so that I go back to school. Because I was planning to do medicine, human science. That is my ambition. Daddy introduced me to farm. He said that since you are not doing fine that side in business, come and raise money through farming. In town there, you pay rentals, you struggle for food, then while you have with the family. So you will not raise money. At least if you come here, you start farming, then at least my expenses will reduce. You'll be able to keep. So that's the way how I came.
Like many other youths, Victor did not have much money to begin his farming. To supplement this little money, Victor started with Victor Series Production, which provided financial assistance to the youths in terms of loans.
I engaged myself into Victor Series. Then the Victor Series, they gave me the seed for soya beans, and there are some chemicals. I get 60 hectares. It was per hectare, four pockets by 25 kgs. 4 bags per hectare. To make 1 hectare by 25 kgs. It was 24 bags. That's what I got from Victor Series, and they gave me some of the chemicals like my weed killers, and the starter fertilizer and finisher fertilizer.
Iliamu mane in your pocket in Jabari Wamba, Ijanike Winda Muhi, Mubulimi.
Just like any other crop, growing soybeans requires more management than ever before if a farmer has to get good yields.
I did the agriculture at the school starting in 2005. 2005, I was doing agriculture at the school. Then in agriculture I was doing fine. So that's when I decided no. And when I used to visit my parents here, they taught me how to farm. So I was just combining the knowledge that the fuel and the plagatic. I was combining them together. Then at least I came up with something. Inoculant and the fusilade, this is how to spray. In short, the Victor series are the one who taught me how to spray. But I was reading the instructions. Then the combining, I was just putting, the direction I was just putting on my own and spraying on my own.
Victor series works as a guarantor of what this is going to be. And so these inputs were given to the youths, and then we moved on to ensure that there is a support system that makes sure that the farmers are receiving adequate capacity to produce, optimally. We have put in place our own staff. They are called field technicians, who are supported by a qualified agriculturist, whom we call an outgrower manager. So on that score, the aim is that these youths are going to grow soybeans. We have signed a contract with them that we are going to be the off-taker of these soybeans. We are going to buy the soybeans. And what we have done is we have eliminated the system of hidden costs, to ensure that there is transparency and the youths are happy with what they are getting.
With the good management practices employed, one is able to harvest more. This heap has already sent Victor into a life of prosperity. While others are seeing just a heap of soybeans, Victor is already calculating his profits. From this heap, Victor was able to realize a lot of bags and remained with enough money to send his wife to a nursing school.
She was even planting behind the
He has also remained with enough to inject back into farming.
The harvest, I harvested at least 380 bags. Yes. Then of soybeans, 380 bags of soybeans. Then from there, those bags, I sold them. The Victor sellers, they helped me to find the market. I sold my soybeans at a very good price. I cannot complain for that. Yeah, soybeans this year, we are selling at 6 kwacha, 50 ngwe. 6 kwacha, 50 ngwe per kg. Yes. The money I found, it was 45,000 kwacha only. The money I'm sponsoring my wife. At the moment, she's at Macha Hospital, Macha School of Nursing. That's where she is. Yeah, the rest, I'm planning to engage it into farming again, because it was little, as you can see, that the income that I paid for my wife and the thing that I'm doing here, then I'm planning also at least not to finish the money before, because this is the rain season already. So at least I should prepare myself for this season.
For some, farming, especially growing of soybeans, is a pastime. But for Victor, farming has provided a stable source of income. He says he has no plans of ever stopping growing this crop, as he has seen the potential.
Yes, I'll continue, because I've seen potential in farming. Because when you are farming is 3 months. So at least in that 3 months, if I do farm, what I'll find is it will be a lot. I will increase my wealth. And actually, I'm not, when I start working as a government worker, you find that what I'll be getting, it will be little, because I've got a family. There are some dependents. So all those people, they are looking at me. So if I stick on government, the money that I'm getting from government, then I'll be finishing the money just there by eating. So at least if I'm farming, I get money from this side, from farming, again from government. It will help me to raise up and to train my children. Soybeans production, which made me to motivate into soybeans production, because it's a cash crop. Soybeans, it produces a lot, and it's on demand. So I looked at the crop which is on demand. For instance, if I talk about maybe maize, you plant, after planting, the FRI will come and will tell me the price, not my price that I want to sell. But they'll tell me that no, we'll buy the bag per bag, for instance, 75. Now 75, the bag of fertilizer, it was going at 400. Now someone come and buy my maize 75. Then what am I doing? Nothing's a loss. So I looked at soybeans. Soybeans, at least, there are a lot of companies which go for soybeans. I sell at a good price.
As the old English adage says, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Victor has found a river to fish from.
Some people, they only want someone who gives them fish in the plate. They don't even find out how did you get the fish. It's better someone who shows you how to do it, how to catch the fish. That is the best person in life than to wait someone to bring you. What about tomorrow when you will not be around? Where are you going to get fish? We'll start languishing again. But if someone taught you how to get fish, you definitely, when the fish finishes in the house, you go into the river, then you start getting what? Start catching the fish. What I'm trying to say, this is my liver right now. My father taught me how to farm. Now I'm able to farm. I have achieved what I've got something that I wanted. Even though many people, they say that is not enough, but it will be enough as we go on.
Farming is all about taking risks, and for one to achieve any meaningful benefits, they have to overcome a number of challenges.
We had the shortage of rain. The drought, it was quite big, such that these soybeans, as you can see, the others it's not the way how it's supposed to do it, to produce. But at least, as you can see, there's something which can come out. It's quite true, it's difficult, but I'm encouraging them, they should not look at the disadvantage part, they should look at the advantage part. Because also, if I achieved this, also my fellow youth, they can do the same.
While many youths want to look for fancy clothes, watch the latest movies and meet with friends, Victor's pastime is the field and is happy it has paid off.
When you want to find something beneficial in life, you don't have to go and start dancing in the taverns, in towns, to go and loitering around in town doing nothing. At least when you know that like this time, I'm busy shelling. If I go and start gallivanting town, what am I going to benefit? And how will my fellow farmers help me?
Anyone who aspires to make it through soybeans just requires determination, focus, and hard work. Just as the rain season is not a secret, so should soybeans production be amongst the youths. Victor has big plans too.
Hey, my sister, if God gives me life, I'm telling you, in next 5 years, I'll be recognized by the government. Yes. And I'll employ my fellow youths. They will start working for me. We'll be making money. Yes, that's my plan. I can go for a tractor next year so that I use the tractor. Because as you know, you saw the field, the way how it's big. So it takes me time with using the oxen to start farming with the plows. So at least if I have the tractor, then the oxen, they are just passing behind. At least I can do something better than this.
With the potential that soybeans provides, youths need to embrace the growing of this crop if they have to overcome the challenges they face. Indeed, the growing of soybeans has the potential to transform the lives of youths. Join us next week as we move from Victor, who has moved from the status of being poor to that of prosperity, to another youth in Mumbwa who has grown soybeans, the gold of the moment.
For further details, contact the producer, Youths in Agribusiness, PO Box 50698, Lusaka.
One day I wake up as the manje nishi yapasa. The more you hustle nishi yapalanza ikekala. I wake up as one day I wake up as